Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 2 of what I am calling, I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but something like Marie Kondoing my life or organising my shit together, something like that. If you watched the last episode, you will know that I tackled my wardrobe and my clothes rail, basically just my clothes in general. And today I'm going to be doing my makeup table. And I've left it in a bit of a mess, to be honest. This chair that I'm sitting on right now, it went downstairs at Christmas when we had people over for a games night, and I've only literally just brought it up today, and today's like the 10th or 11th of January, so it's been downstairs for a few weeks, which meant I haven't been sitting at my table to do my makeup, which means I've been putting all my stuff in this and taking it to another room to do my makeup, instead of just bringing my chair upstairs, because that's how fucking lazy I am. So, this table is just disgusting anyway, so yeah, we're gonna address that. I've done my best to try and get 2 camera view things going on here. Don't know how well it's gonna pick it up, but hopefully you'll just get the picture anyway. So what I'm gonna do is put loads of stuff in my bed, because I need to change my bedding anyway, because it's still hanging on to Christmas sheets. So yeah, I'm gonna put a lot of stuff on my bed, so I'm going to get rid of the creative stuff, and just anything that's not supposed to be in these drawers I'm just going to get out for the minute, because I think it's easier to tackle the drawers first, because then that means I get all of the surface area as tidy as it can be. So you don't live in the drawers. What I have in these drawers is my non-go-to makeup predominantly. We've got powders, we've got lip liner. Well, a lot of it is go-to. I don't know. It's a fucking mess, to be honest. But from the looks of it now, pretty much all of this stuff in here is things that live in here. So what I think I'll do first, actually, is just go through these drawers and see if there is anything I want to get rid of. Right. I don't need 4 sharpeners for my eyeliner. I actually just need this one, really, because it's got 2 different size holes, and it has a thing on it, so I don't have to constantly find a bin to sharpen over, so I can get rid of those. And while I'm at it, I might as well empty this also. Wicked. Thrown away 3 things already. Okay, so I think if I just take this out for a sec, move this over here. What have we got in here? We've got face makeup in here. Right, I think I'm going to be a little bit, well, I say I'm going to be ruthless. We'll see how it goes, but I'm going to try my best to be a little bit ruthless. Right, this concealer I bought for something like a £10 makeup challenge or something. I never use it. It's just body collection one. It's just from a cheapy website, so we're going to get rid of that. I'm not going to put it in the bin yet, because I want to actually see how much stuff I throw away. Right, this is going to feel so wasteful. Right, Ted Baker lip and cheek tint. I'm never going to use that as a cheek tint, because I don't use colours like that. That was a mistake. Where's my mirror? I mean, it's not a hideous colour. However, I've probably got a lipstick in that colour. I mean, it looks shit now because I'm not wearing any makeup. Oh, we need to get that off. It's also not really a tint. It's quite pigmented. You would expect a tint to be like subtle, which that was not. Anyway, Skin Define Matte Perfect Foundation in Ivory Flush. This is not a foundation I reach for. Again, it was bought for a video. I'm just gonna be ruthless, I think. Right, I'm gonna need to not throw away every baby wipe that I use, because I'm not gonna have any left. Right, I do use that sometimes when I don't have tan on, and I have used this primer. I don't use this, oh, sorry, I've got a text, hang on, I'm gonna have to just read that. Yeah, this Do the Hula, I don't use it. It was only a sample. Oh, actually, do you know what? That goes on quite nicely. Well, I don't actually know what kind of product this is though. Self Matte Liquid Bronzer for the face. I actually like how that went on, so I'm going to hang on to that, and if I don't use it within a month or something, then I'll just chuck it out. All About Matte High Covering Concealer. I have used this in the past, and I'm running low on a couple of favourite concealers, so I'll hang on to that just in case. I don't really like pink highlighters. I've probably used this once for a video. It looks in, I don't know. I've got this little mini high beam from Benefit. I think I'll throw away the Benefit one because it's looking a little bit sad anyway. And I'll keep this one because I don't know, it might be nice in the summer. I've got a little YSL primer, we'll keep that. I use that sometimes. I haven't used a primer in ages actually, since I started using a makeup fixing spray. I haven't used a primer in such a long time, but you never know. Right, W7 Sheer Foundation, which was bought for a video. I think I remember being like horrified by this, possibly, by the colour of it. I don't really remember. Yeah. See, even with a tan, like this wouldn't be a foundation I would use when I've got a tan, because I've got one that I use when I've got a tan. So, when I've got a tan. It's not when I've got a tan, it's when I have put tan on my body. So, we can say adios to that. Right, I feel like this, how much is actually left in this? This is pretty much dead. I just don't want to get rid of it because I loved it so much. This is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum. Yeah, nothing is actually coming out anymore, so I have to get rid of it no matter what. I loved it so much though, but I have got the, this isn't the serum, this is just a foundation. I have got this one in my repertoire now, so. And then I've got two Lasting Perfection foundations from Collection. I bought this because I remember being in the shop and I was like, oh wow, I didn't know that they'd brought out a foundation of that. And then I bought it and I came home and I was like, oh yes, I did know that because I've already fucking got it, idiot. So that one's never been used, so I don't know if I can actually sell that because it's glass, and I know people selling liquids can be a bit of a problem sometimes. I'm going to put that to one side though, because I'm not going to keep it, so I'll decide on what to do with that. And then I'm just going to clean that up because it looks a little bit gross. This is obviously the one I have used, but yeah, I don't remember really using it that much. I obviously have though. Should I keep it or should I throw it away? I'm not sure. I don't know. I think I'll keep it for the minute. And then I've got a few bobby pins in here, which can go in this one because that's where the rest are. So I feel like that's been minimised a fair amount. We've taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 products out from there, so that's a good start. Underneath we've got a palette, which I never use, which is just this huge powder palette. I mean, it's brilliant. It's got all those shades in, but I never use it. I think I'm ready to say goodbye. I don't know. I've barely used it, to be honest. It's just so huge. It's unnecessarily huge. Right, so we're going to put you back in there. What have we got in here? Right, I loved this. I actually use it quite a lot, but it's broken. But I have still been using it. However, I realised that this is not a healthy thing to keep. So we'll get rid of it, because why keep broken things in your life? And that applies to everything. Right, got a little loose powder. I will keep that. I've got a fixing powder. Right, how much have I got left in that Rimmel powder? Because this is like my favourite translucent powder, the Rimmel Stain Matte. I don't know, does it go? I don't really need this many powders. I'm going to keep my favourite and get rid of this Essence one, which I'm sure was actually fine, but I am trying to just declutter my life. Although everything did fit so perfectly in this little compartment, it's not going to fit properly now. Strobe and Glow Highlight Kit. I don't really use this, but I don't want to throw it away. And pressed powder, matte bronzer, bronzing brick. Do you know what? I'm going to keep those just for the sake of the fact that all of this stuff isn't going to stand upright otherwise. Which is a terrible excuse, but there you go. Let's get rid of you for a minute. Move this down. Right. Lip stuff. In here we've got a few random lipsticks and velvet matte stuff. What's this? This is an e.l.f. mineral eyeshadow. I'm literally never going to use this because it's like, I'm too scared to use a powdered eyeshadow like that, like it's a loose powder, so goodbye. I do actually use a Baby Lips lip balm still, all these years later. It just lives in my makeup bag because it's just an easy one to have. But, I don't know. I think I'll see how many lip balms I've got at the end of this and then make a decision on that. Oh, this feels so wasteful to throw away makeup. Some red lipstick that isn't my favourite. My favourite one's a L'Oreal one. Don't see the point in hanging on to it. Another lip balm, an LMIS one, Minty Moisturising. How much is actually left on that? It's still a decent amount. I might actually swap my handbag one for this one because sometimes it's a little bit embarrassing being a 24-year-old and being in like a public toilet and whipping out your Baby Lips lip balm. So yeah, and then what's this? Colour enhancing lip balm. Interesting. Let's hang on to that. Let's get rid of this Baby Lips and then I'll go into my makeup bag a bit later and get rid of my old Baby Lips. Right. Clinique Chubby Stick NYX Soft Matte Lip Crease. That's a lip gloss. I don't have time for a lip gloss right now. That's an Essence sort of like imitation bourgeois one, which I don't use these enough, so I'm just going to get rid of the Essence one and possibly readdress the rest of this a bit later. This I bought when I wanted to film a mixing all my foundations video together, which I did film, but I wanted to put it all in one of these, but it never worked, so I ended up just mixing it all in a bowl because this pump that I wasted money on never worked, so see you later. Righty-ho. I can't imagine I'll be getting rid of many lip balms because, not lip balms, lip liners, because I do use my lip liners a lot, but let's just get out anything that's not a lip liner for a minute. Right, let's reassess our lives here. This looks like it's gone really gross and it's not that old. Is it? Oh, I don't know. No, that looks really, really gross inside. I'm going to have to throw that away, unfortunately. It was a nice plumping one, but it's literally relatively new, like only a few months old, and I think it is anyway. I'm pretty sure it's only a few months old. Can't really remember. Stila Lip Glaze Stick in Blackberry. I don't use that. It can go. I also don't think this colour is very me either. That can go. That's not a lip liner, is it? No, that's an eyeliner. What's this? This is just a... Yeah, I'm never going to... I mean, it's brand new, but I'm literally never going to use that. And I got it from, like, a beauty subscription box, so... And then I've got a white lip liner. is it lip liner or eyeliner? It doesn't actually say, which I don't find to be very helpful, so it's going away. Oh, hairbands. These are like gold dust. Oh, they're covered in dust. Not gold dust though. What are we sort of getting left with here? Just basically all my nudes pretty much, which I do use, so we can keep them, but look how disgusting it is in there. I'm gonna have to get all the stuff out of these and give them a good clean. Right, this is sort of an assorted eye drawer. Oh, we've got another lip balm there. That one's got SPF 30 in there, so that's a good one. Right. This mascara I'm going to get rid of because it's pretty dead now. I never use this Ico Fat Liquid Liner Pen. I find it's way too terrifying. I mean, it comes out really nice, but do you know what? I haven't washed my face yet today because I knew I'd be getting all dust in it. Let's just... I am shocking at eyeliner though, I will say that. So I'm just going to see how I get on with it. Yeah, I just find that way too scary. And I'm the sort of person that sometimes has redone my eyeliner so many times that I don't really want to have to do that. But I said I wasn't going to use loads of baby wipes, but here I am. Then we've got a Supercat Fat Liner, which again is a similar premise. Feels really wasteful to throw it away, but I've literally probably just used it once and then got terrified of it. Number 7 eye pencil. You literally have to scratch your hand out to get anything to come out, so see you later. Then what have we got left? Just a couple of eyeliners. I don't tend to use liquid liners. This one has got some kind of icky film on top, so we'll throw away that one. And then this one, I think I remember kind of liking this one, so I'll keep that one, which leaves me with like just one liquid liner, I think. I'm going to get rid of this turquoise eyeliner. I did go through a phase where I really liked blue eyeliner, but more in this like electric blue sort of colour, so I'm going to get rid of that. And let's keep that. I'll keep that. Keep. Is that an eyeliner or a lip liner? Eyeliner. I can't imagine myself using a berry wine coloured eyeliner, so we can just get rid of that. Okay, we've got another sort of miscellaneous lip drawer here. This was a lip duo thing I bought for a makeup video, which I've never used since, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Bear. Oh my god, I think this was like one of my first favourite ever nude lipsticks. I'm not sure if I haven't, realistically, I haven't used it in a really long time, so what's the point in hanging on? Then we've got this one. I think I bought this in Amsterdam, so it's kind of like sentimental, but I'm gonna get rid of it. Got like a little lip stain here, but I feel like it's seen some better days, so that's a nice red lip. We'll hang on to that. And then we've got a brand new red lipstick that I've never even used, which I suppose I'll just put in the pile with the collection foundation. I'm gonna get rid of this lip gloss. I'm gonna get rid of this duo thing. gonna get rid of this gloss. I'm doing really well, I feel like. Benefit Coralista. Where did I get this from? I don't even remember. Never used it. I don't really like, my favourite type of lip gloss, if I use a lip gloss, is one with an actual applicator. So I can't see me ever wearing this lipstick, although I think I have, because it looks fairly gross up in there. But I don't know, I feel like there might be a time where I need like a hot pink lip, although it doesn't close very well. I'm gonna get rid of it. God, this is one of my first lipsticks, this really old one, Kate Moss one. When I say first lipsticks, I mean like probably just one of the oldest ones in my collection. I'm gonna keep a couple of colours that I don't ordinarily wear but might come in handy for like Halloween or something. I'm gonna get rid of this one from Poundland. This here is my first ever lipstick, which I'll never throw away. I've had this for nearly 20 years. This is from when I used to do dancing and you had to wear lipstick in shows. You can see I've used it a lot, it's very well loved. And it's from Maybelline and it's Passion Red. It's the Maybelline Moisture Whip. That should be in like a memory box really though, not my makeup drawer. I'm actually going to put together a little makeup memory box, so maybe I'll leave it out and I'll put it in there. More lipsticks. That's a nice colour. I'm not sure it's a colour I'll actually wear, but it looks quite nice. Topshop ones. What kind of colours have we got here? We've got Macaroon and Pillow Talk. I love the casing on these Topshop ones. Oh, that's very pink. That's Pillow Talk, isn't it? And then this Macaroon one looks like it would be a lovely colour. Probably not for me. It's kind of corally, but I feel like I've thrown quite a lot away. I'm not ready to be too ruthless on everything just yet. So that's one of my compartments. Now I'm definitely going to have to give this a clean. Next, moving on to some palettes. Here we've got a W7 in the Buff palette, which I hadn't used for a really long time, and then I did use it a little bit recently. I'm not sure about that one yet. I'm going to get rid of this Naked palette because I'm pretty sure, I mean, I bought it from eBay at a really cheap price years ago. So in hindsight, I think it's probably fake, and a lot of fake makeup can contain things that are really bad for you, like mouse droppings and stuff like that. So I'm going to get rid of it. I'll take the brush out and keep the brush because it came with a little Urban Decay brush. Obviously, it's most likely now in hindsight not Urban Decay, but yeah, I'm going to get rid of that. I'm never going to get rid of my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette because one, I love it, and two, I bought it in Sephora in Paris on my 21st birthday, so it's very sentimental. Then we've got like a dupe of that palette, which I'm also going to keep. This is my favourite MUA palette. I haven't used it in a really long time, but it's a good small palette, smaller than the other ones, so if I travel or something. Same with this one, I think. I really loved this one at the time because I've always liked studs and stuff like that, so I thought it was so cool. And it's got a great mirror on it, so. Then we've got this La Roque Premium Makeup Palette, which I never use anymore. I have used it quite a lot, as you can see, but I'm ready to say goodbye. And then this MUA palette, I'm just going to shake out all the excess over the bin for that because it's a bit knackered. So I've got rid of 3 palettes so far. I don't know whether to get rid of this because, like I said, I have been using it lately. So I think I'll keep it for a little bit longer. I've never used these little miniatures from the Balm, and I probably never will. Yeah, I've never used them. Maybe I could just pop them when I sell something on eBay or Depop. I could just pop them in as like a little freebie. And then we've got this little Chanel palette, which looks kind of gross, but I'll keep it. This little MAC palette as well, which has colours in it that are so not me, but I don't want to throw it away. Right, then I've got 3 Tanya Burr Cosmetics palettes, which I haven't used a lot at all. This one is brand new actually, I think. Oh no, maybe not. But I mean, either way, they've barely been used. Some of them a little bit, like I think the first one I bought got used a fair bit. Actually, I don't think I've used this one. It's still got the tape over it. I've not used that one. It just looks a little bit beaten up where it's been knocking around my drawer. So I'll put that in the new makeup I don't know what to do with, and then I'll put these in the bin. Sorry, Tanya, if you're watching, but I'm sure you don't use them anymore either. Right, coming to the end, I've got a little Lancome blush palette here that I can't actually open. I'm not a blush kind of girl. Has this been used? If it has, only a teeny tiny bit. It looks immaculate condition. I'll put that in the pile of, don't know. I've got a little eyeshadow quad that I bought for a video. I can get rid of that. That's a nice Colourpop highlighter there actually. I'll keep that. And then this Colourpop one, it came quite destroyed. It came really destroyed. And I was meant to like reset it and stuff, but I never got around to it. I'm going to hang on to it and maybe try and use them. And then I've just got some Vichy Derma Blend samples, which I've not used before, which I can get rid of quite happily, I suppose. So I've now gotten rid of everything that I want to get rid of from these drawers. I'm just going to take everything out and give it a good old wipe. And I'll catch up with you in a little minute. I'm going to start putting everything back. Some of them I feel like I don't even need as big of a box for now, but I wonder if I can have a little reorganisation of the stuff. Maybe put that stuff up there, or hang on a minute. Could maybe not like that. There goes there, and there goes there. Oh, hang on, I just remembered something that lives there. That lives in there, I think. Maybe like that. Nope, like that. That usually lives up there. And then we can just pop through this. And here, I've now eliminated at least one box from the drawer, which is cool. I actually have these in like proper cases. They get really gross. How can be a better way of storing that? I shouldn't really have all of these bobby pins in this drawer because I do actually have a space for them somewhere over here. Or maybe, oh no, there it is. I do have a little pot for them to go in. I think this is going to be really bare by the end of this, which is fine really. So we're going to have face there. Yeah, I don't use all these products a whole. Actually, I do use this one a fair amount. I could swap you for you because I don't use you a lot. And you could just slide you in there. Not a problem. be like that. Yay! And then that can go up there. And then, what now? We could move pallets to here for a change, I suppose. Lip liners are a regular use, so they need to be around there. And then this eyeliner seems to be a bit pathetic in this little drawer. I've got these acrylic drawers up top. I think I don't use these little pots as much. I think maybe they could come out. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I've got another little loose eyeshadow thing that I don't think I've ever used, but it's not really worth anything to anyone. Put it in the bin pile. Oh, I could just do that and then put these ones, because I don't use them too much, in there. And then I've got myself a new acrylic drawer space. Yup, that's kind of working. And then I'm going to have so much room for activities in here, guys. These little lippy drawers, lippy bits. They can go up back, maybe like that. I could probably get them all in one thing, actually. Definitely can get them all in one thing. We're getting minimal up in here. So now I need to start factoring in all the mess I've got on top of here. This is pretty much my current go-to palette, so that needs to be near the top. I'm gonna start putting other things away and take it from there, I guess. Okay, so now that I have predominantly tidied this up, you're gonna have to excuse me because my camera keeps cutting out recording and I really can't bother to go and find another memory card, so I'm just gonna be using this one camera for now. Let's just move you out the way. So I will have my back to you a lot while I'm talking. I'm sorry if that's rude. So I've got a lot of shit here that I'm not quite sure what to do with yet. I'm just gonna move it out the way, because I can't actually remember what I keep in this drawer here, which is quite bad. So dusty as well, it's really gross. Right, lip glosses. That's all lip gloss, guys. I don't even wear lip gloss that often. Right. Does this come out? Nope, that's annoying. Oh, actually, they've got a couple of matte lip stuff in here as well. I was obsessed with this lip gloss when I first got it. This was years ago, I had really long dark hair. This was so before I went blonde, and it looked really nice then. And I mean, it's a really nice, cool colour, but I've not worn it in at least 4 to 5 years. It was from Misguided as well. I think I got it free in a magazine, and I bloody loved it. Oh no, I thought that was a really good dupe for that then, but this one is so much more like beautifully iridescent. So many of these I've just bought like once and for a video or something and just not used, and I feel like terrible about it. I'm like so wasteful, it's unreal. But I like, when I first, oh, I like how that smells. Actually, I think I did like how it smells, and now I think it's gone off. What was I saying? Yeah, when I first started doing YouTube videos, or watching YouTube videos, I was watching all of the like, oh, I could just see myself in there. I was watching all of the a lot of beauty things, and I wanted to buy everything they were talking about, so I did. And I'm not really, I mean, it might seem like it because I have a fair bit of makeup, but I'm not really a massive makeup girl. I just bought into all of it just so I could like take a picture of it on Instagram and be like, look, I've got the new something and something. So it feels really pointless to me now. Like literally now, I just buy the makeup that I need. So like makeup I run out of, or if I think, oh, I want, I don't know. I literally just don't buy makeup anymore unless it's necessary. Hence why we're having a bit of a purge now. The girl does not need this many lip glosses. I have got quite a lot of Colourpop liquid lips though, which I remember I really liked. So I'm keeping them. I'm getting rid of anything that was like a quid. Not that it's not good, it's just that I feel like I don't have to put a lot of thought into throwing something away that cost me £1 compared to something that cost me like £8 or £9. That would annoy me more. So I kind of like everything that's left here, so I'm going to get rid of all these. And I'm just wondering if I can better utilise this drawer. But then I've got such empty space here. I don't know what to do with all this space. Things like this never happen to me. I never get space to work with. So I'm wondering, I could put some of my go-to brushes away, and that way they're not going to get clogged up with dust all the time, but I'm not sure just yet what I want to do. I think I'll just leave that as it is, as I can't think of a better thing to put in there. I might as well just leave it as is. Let's carry on with this little bit here. Some lip balms. It's good to have a lip balm in here. So let's put you there. We've got these little colour poppy highlighters. Oh, they're not going to fit, that's so annoying. Go there. I want this out because I use it a lot. I don't want to just shove it there though. My hands are getting frozen. This room is so cold. Right, I've got a spare acrylic drawer and I think I might use that as my new utensils place. So little eyebrow, I don't, these aren't eyebrow scissors, are they? They're nail scissors, but I use them to just trim up my brows. Pencil sharpener, tweezers, eyelash curlers. If they'll fit. This one's really wide. And then I don't remember what I bought this for. Oh, I think it's an ingrown hair remover. Every girl needs one of those. But yeah, that's a utensil, so it might as well go in there. And then that can go in there like that. And I've been looking for my Amazon Fire Stick remote for a while. Now I know where it is. If I'm going to have this empty space here, then I really need these stains to come out because that's just going to really bother me. God, I can't believe how well I've done. Some of this just won't come out though, that's really annoying. I'm definitely going to hang on to these boxes though, just in case I ever do buy a lot more makeup. These are just old subscription boxes from like, I think it was called You Beauty Discovery or something, subscription box. But they're really handy for makeup dividers like this. We need to talk about the state of this table. Look at all this dust. I had like my makeup just thrown on here and it's so gross. I hope I'm not the only person that has gross stuff like this. I'm going to take great joy in giving this a good clean. I'm just filthy though. I'm so glad I nearly had my bath before doing this, and then I thought, why would you do that? That's ridiculous. I'm really annoyed. I've lost one of my favourite lipsticks. There's a little empty gap here where it lives. It's a L'Oreal one. I think it is called, I think it's JLo's Nude. And it's my favourite nude lipstick. Well, one of my like top 2 or 3. Can't find it anywhere. I need to go through like all my handbags and try and look for it. Just going to push all of this onto the floor and I'll hoover up later. It doesn't stay dust free for long though. It gets so dusty really quickly. I don't know if it's just me or if everyone's stuff is like that. I'm not very good at like giving everything a good wipe down though when I'm done. Now I've done that, I suppose I should actually move everything and dust that as well, because that's all thick with dust. Found this drawer to be a really good thing to put on top of my desk. It's supposed to be like affixed to the wall, but I literally just bought it to go on top of my desk and I really love it. It just added a bit of extra, what would be the word? Not definition. Dimension, I suppose would be the word I'm looking for. Let's dry that with a tissue. The tops of these have got really filthy as well. Gross. No wonder I'm always sneezing and coughing and feel like shit, because I do actually think I have a dust allergy, so this isn't helpful. I can actually see a few lipsticks I'd be quite happy to get rid of, but then I'd have empty spaces and I'm not really sure I want empty spaces right now, so they can just stay there gathering dust. God, my hands are getting so cold from using those wipes. Just in case I get any questions, because sometimes it happens. Desk is IKEA. It's the shorter version of the Mickey desk. This is from B&Q, like I said, and then these are all from different places. I think some are from TK Maxx, some are from eBay, maybe a couple from Amazon. You can get them loads of places nowadays. Right, makeup table done. Brushes. Brushes are for another day. I'm just going to give this little unit thing here a dust though. This has sort of odds and sods in that I should probably go through, but I feel like this video is so long already that can just be a little off-camera job for me to do, so yes. Okay, so I am done with my makeup drawers and makeup collection. Let's do a little before and after. Let's also look at everything that I'm getting rid of. Which, I don't know, I kind of thought there would be more, but I'm not mad at the amount I'm getting rid of. It's still, I think, a healthy amount. So, thank you for accompanying me while I tidy out my makeup drawer. join me for the next episode where I think I'm going to be tackling these situations and this situation and this situation just all the situations. And if you haven't watched me reorganise my wardrobe, I will link that video down in the description somewhere. Sorry, speaking clearly is not my forte. And I'm trying to close that drawer now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.